I want 10 million cash, stars in the ceiling. I want her being frank, down to a penny. I want to do the dash, run through the city. I want her had a raw, used to be on Ritalin. I want.
Yo,
what you know good, no good.
It's your boy Blount.
It's your boy Ross.
And this is the Sit Down. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are here again.
Yes,
sir.
man. I'm feeling it today, man. Oh, man. Good spirit. Good spirit.
Man, I love it, man. I love when the spirits are high. The vibrations are vibrating, man. Look at here. Here we are. And I got a short but powerful scripture today. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Psalm 23, verse 1. That's all we're going to cover. I shall not want.
Amen.
Man, look at here. Here we are today. We'll be smelling like today.
Amen, man. Look, man. Y'all know I'm coming through, man. Y'all know I'm coming through with fragrance every time, man. And boy, look here. You see that? Creed. And see, I know my old head. I know my old head know about the creed. But this Silver Mountain water,
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, this ain't one of my favorites. I'm gonna just keep it phone with y'all, but it smell good.
Yes, sir.
That's salty. And you got that sandalwood. To me, that sandalwood give off that you remember when your grandma back in the day had that powder and it had that scent in it, man. It get that little to me, but this here, yes man, they grown man. They grown man.
Genesis call it white gorilla creed.
This is springtime, Mr. Spring. Also a nice fall. And hey, you already know we don't do no rubbing. None. Don't rub this in. Don't mess them notes up. I ain't gonna lie, you mess these notes up. This ain't my favorite. But yeah, it do it. It make it do what it do. It make it do what it do, man. Y'all here with me, man.
We are here today. And today's episode is, act like you know me.
Act like you know me.
Why would his wife buy him the Silver Mountain water when she know that ain't his favorite?
You better bun 9 me.
Bun number 9. That's my favorite sin.
You 9 me. 9.
Man, look at here. And you gotta act like you know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
No matter what you do.
Oh, must.
It's powerful. It's power in those words. Act like you know me. And in your marriage, in your life, do you feel like the people around you know who you
are? That's a good question.
Are you a good representation of yourself every time you present yourself to the people?
Yes and no. I have my flaws on where I have let my emotions got the best in certain situations. And I could have handled it a whole lot better than what I did. But all in all, I try to have a great representation of myself. I think highly of myself. So anytime I'm out and somebody, who's been around me, who knows me, everybody gonna pretty much he's good people. He's good people to be around. I try to treat everybody like I want to be treated. And that's with the utmost respect, kindness, but if you're not, hey, you're an asshole, so man. Come on, man. We like this. Hey, come on, man. Right. Come on, man. So I think I'm just one of those people that you just something wrong with you don't get along with.
Yeah.
But I have my I got my little assholeness in me also. So yeah, man, But do you think that all your friends know you.
Oh yeah. Now all my friends, of course, they know I am assholes number
Yes.
one.
I mean, top of the top.
Don't play with me, and I feel like those who are around me, they love me for that because, like my last name, I'ma always keep it blunt. Like I'ma let you know how I feel. I'ma say the shit people thinking, and I'ma talk it, but I'ma also walk it. I'ma expect to get it back because that comes with the territory. But
People don't be thinking.
but
man.
look, my friend, you said my friend.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't
my
be
friend.
thinking, man.
They don't. Okay.
There's a lot of times I don't be thinking.
Yeah.
I see this. Man, sit your asshole his ass down. But my bad, man, continue.
No. You have to do it like that. Well,
Yeah,
you right though, man. You know, a lot of stuff I don't have to say. I don't have to react to, but with my friends, I do. I don't got a little better at it as I got older. Like I try not to lash out and say too much, but I will speak my mind. Like
Yeah, you will.
I've been at my job for a year now, and I kind of open up my asshole's ways to them because y'all know how I work and y'all know how I maneuver now, and y'all want to know me so bad. And I tell people like I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
Like they be like, no, you're not, Jamal. I be like, look at him,
Yeah, shit. Who said that?
man. The people at my job,
Man,
I'm so.
hey, look at let's catch eye contact right now. You know, anybody feel like he is not an asshole. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Man, it's just because they don't know me, man. That's all. They just I ain't got to know me, and
Oh, they hacked off your representation. That's what it is.
that's what I'm saying. That's why with my friends, they get the real me. A lot of times my friends on the phone with me at work and they sit up there and pick on me because the way I guess I code switch or I turn it on and turn it off, but I have to because I'm around these people that only know me as this representation.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
husband,
yeah.
the father, the hard worker, the guy that fought for the country and still fighting,
I'll joke about it.
Yeah.
I'll joke about it, but that's another thing that I always respect with any man that who's able to. I can turn this off and I can turn this
man.
on.
I was just
Like-
telling one of my people, I was like, it's hard being black. And not just with black, man, it's so hard being black because I have to sometimes remember to smile and remember to be, less intimidating than I actually look or I actually am. And I might not even be looking intimidating that day, but just me having a blank face or a blank stare, somebody might take it as me, like you say, being mean or looking mean. I'm not being mean. I'm just chilling.
I'm looking right now, you're not smiling. I'm like,
Look
don't
at
pull out the
that.
9, Jamal. So I'm a little nervous in here, but
But
yeah.
that comes to territory. I know you saying it jokingly, but somebody else might.
Yeah. They know.
And-
People know I.
Man, I have to enunciate words. I have to talk in a different tone because my octaves may be too high if I say the wrong thing, and even if I'm brought the wrong way, I still can't react like other people. So with my friends, they know how I am because I'm giving it to them raw, man. F that, F this, you got me F'd up. Like I'm going out the deep end. Like,
You are not.
and it ain't no bleeps in the whole words. Like I'm going
I
out.
was calling you Michael Phelps.
But I just know how to turn it on and off. So, do you feel like? Because a lot of times I be on the phone with you too when you at work going off, but it don't necessarily be towards anyone. Do you feel like you do a good job at representing yourself? Well, obviously you do, but do you feel like you do a good job at representing yourself when things don't go right? And we go jump from the workplace. Do you feel like you're a good representation in your marriage when things don't go your way? Like when your wife act like she don't know you, do you feel like you represent yourself well?
I'm gonna say I do and I don't.
Yeah.
it's according to what the situation is.
Yeah,
Because if it's something like you should know this.
Nah, for real.
Nah, you should know this, young player. Don't do me like this. Nah, you gon' I don't even want to talk.
Yeah.
He's one I don't even want to talk. Yeah, you deal with it, you know. But on certain things like you can handle that better than that. You know, I even talk to myself like after any conversation I have, especially if it's an argument with my wife or just anybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that conversation like, no, you could have really handled that better than that. You didn't have to call them out their name or
That just show you sincere too.
Yeah, and so it's like I can't correct you and then don't expect to be corrected. Yeah, I like taking that criticism of when somebody let me know, hey, no, you ain't handle that right, or you could talk to me a little bit better than that.
Yeah.
And definitely it's okay, yeah, you right, cause you didn't deserve that. Or no, even though I felt like you should do that, hey, you might well having a bad day that day. It be time that if you come up to me and ask a certain question, oh, so you don't know that? Like, nah, I know it, but my mind just was somewhere else, and so and I don't, I try to be a good representation, family, work wise, just in general. I'm getting better. I used to be real social, but after a while of just locking in on grinding and making sure, hey, I'm gonna be a great family man, be just a great man, period. It's like I kind of steered away from it and just got in the bubble. But yeah, man, I'm getting better at that. Also, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
If you were at work, right? When we talk, you at work. Sometimes you at work, and you got a situation where you have to turn that other key on, and you hear people say something like, "Man, and I don't mean to offend nobody, but that you whitewashed, or how do that make you feel as a black man, as a man, period, to hear somebody up there working your same race or hell, even other races and say it,
I mean, my people that I do it with, they joke, but they can do the same thing. Like, these are the same people that I hear them do it too, so it's kind of like tit for tat.
Yeah,
going back and forth when we do it. Like, oh yes sir, I'll do it right on it. Like, I'm about to whip it back up right now. Like, you go to talking probably and saying stuff that you don't usually say with your homeboy, but you don't have to say certain things with your homeboy. You don't have to say, I'll be right over, it'll arrive in a minute. You be like, shit, I'm gonna pull up. I'll holler at you in a sec.
Yeah.
You can't say, I can't say that at work. I'm finna go grab it, I'll be right back. I can't say bite. I'll go grab it for you, Niecy. I'll go grab it for you, Niecy, no problem. I'll bring it right back to you.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, please. No problem.
Yeah.
I gotta do that.
The reason why I asked, I had heard a guy say something to another guy. He was like, man, these people come around and here you go, you get washed. You get washed. And I was like, man, that ain't washed. I was like, man, they're showing he adapting. He can adapt to any situation. Cause I like, so you mad because you can't do it.
No, for real. That's the gist.
I say, is that the problem? No. Oh, I can talk like that. I can talk. So talk like it if you can.
You can't do it.
Like, okay. Listen, man, everybody does not have to speak correctly, properly, or proper grammar.
Yeah.
But you know, if that's your lane and you can do it, do it.
Yeah.
Man, I love to hear my nieces and nephews. Man, they 3, 4, 5. Yes. Could you move this pencil out of the way because I really don't think it'll be safe being here.
No, for real.
Your vocabulary is off the meter, man.
Yeah.
And you know that to me, stuff like that make me proud. I don't know why, but you know, just to be versatile, man. You know, I didn't always was able to switch it. So I was in a situation where different race
Yeah.
kind of tried to belittle me. And so that was like a challenge. Oh no, that'll never happen again. That will never happen again. Listen, when I tell you we'll sit and talk, and I'll throw you word with you if you want to do that now. So yes, I once that happened to me, oh yeah, I'm learning a little something. I got to learn that switch. I got to learn that switch.
I hit that switch. Like you say, I do it at work, but I also do it, you know, at the house too. Because a lot of times I don't have to be loud or belligerent with it. I can just be, come on now, you know better person. You know better than them. I ain't got to do that.
Yeah.
Like, I learned that about maneuvering through life as well, and not only letting people know who I am, but me knowing myself. Because I kind of let my wife know. She know me now. She like, he don't like confrontation. He don't like when he get loud. He don't want no bad stuff going on. He want to make sure you got what you need. He got what he need, and everybody straight. Like, it's gonna be hard, and I respect her for this as well, for her noticing that about me, and both of us are spread ourselves thin. Like you say, I go home, I go to work, leave from work, drive an hour, go to the gym for an hour and a half, come home, play with Genesis for 30 minutes to an hour, and only get 30 minutes of real time to myself. So it's a switch that you have to hit, because a lot of times I be wanting, man, F that, I don't want to do that. Like, don't bother me. Leave me alone. And I can't help the way that I feel with that, and that goes with also my friend and my people knowing me, and my wife and my kids knowing me, because I make it clear that this is who I am 24/7.
Yeah.
Besides at work, like I said, I have the code switch at work. I have to turn it on and turn it off. I got to be Jamal at work, but everybody else know me at Blount.
Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Did you transition to that on your own, or was your situation similar to mine, or somebody made? I knew I would eventually have that switch, but
Yeah. It's like an adaptation.
Yeah,
like you have to adapt to it.
You push me a little bit quicker to make sure I put this in my arsenal.
Like being married pushed me a little bit quicker to being more responsible.
Oh yeah.
Because I was real irresponsible with a lot of things, like money, time, just people in general, and things that I think didn't matter that really actually matter. So it's like we adapt as we know who we are, while we teaching people to know who we are. Like while we getting to know ourselves, we let people know, like, okay, these are my boundaries right here. You cross these boundaries, this is how I'm gonna act. So don't be surprised. Like that's how I am. Like I'm gonna let you know, hey, look, I ain't fucking with that. Like, I don't like that. Leave me alone. Hey, don't do that. And that's my warning to you. And after that, boy, I'm off the deep end with it. Like, you know this, like, I'm gone, like, bro, chill. It ain't no bro, chill, because I let them know at 4:55 Thursday afternoon, when we left from out there, we got out of this. I'm letting you know, bro. Like, no.
The situation here, you can't take him nowhere.
Nowhere.
You can't take him nowhere.
But you know me.
Yeah, you can't take you nowhere.
And I ain't got time for it. And I be like that in my marriage because a lot of times, you know, you get into debates with your spouse or whatever,
Yeah.
and then they are the ones that always hit the button. Like they know what to say to push you there. Like, now why would you say that?
Now let me ask you this.
Yes,
I got a good one. I got a good
Yes,
one.
sir.
Who do you think know you better,
Uh-huh.
far as family, friends, or wife?
My wife, because I don't show her my vulnerable side. Like, I don't show her side that only a few people don't share that with me. And it
Yeah.
mainly through them. Like, a lot of people ain't seen me cry, you know, seeing me down bad because I'm always trying to be upbeat, trying to be that life of the party. So, of course, my wife, like, probably my wife and then my friends, like, people that been knowing me since, you know, growing up, that's still in my life, or people in my childhood, or like even you, like y'all know me, y'all don't see the raw, nitty gritty, I slap you.
Yeah, can't take it nowhere.
I don't care who you will, I fight
I don't
you.
know if they not listening to me and the words that are coming out of my mouth. I'm not trying to overspeak him, but y'all need to make sure you hear me when I say this. You can't take him anywhere.
Yes, you can, the word.
That's it. Hey, that's about it.
You can take me to work. I'm on work, and I'm gonna have the best presentation of myself at work. And like you said, I am, but I ain't at home. Like sometimes I'll be like, okay, baby, I hear you, and it's over with. But then sometimes I'll be, man, shut that shit up, man. That don't even make sense. No, I ain't trying. I don't know. I'm going look here, blow for blow, blah.
That's when the head. When y'all see the head, look up. Yeah, I ain't no use. I ain't no use saying that to them.
No,
You wasting your time.
Well,
You wasting your time. Look, there you go. Look at it.
Influencing. And that's something I had to learn about myself too. Like, I am an influence. Like, I used to go off the deep end, especially in the military, and I'll be around people saying everything they want to say, and not everybody acting like I'm acting. I didn't say this for y'all to act like me. I said this to let y'all know how
Make
I
it
felt.
crash out.
It just, boy, what the first way in, first crash out, boy. White boy.
Make it crash out.
Real ski mask. Ain't got no shots.
Blunt. Charge Blunt. We saying the same thing we were saying.
No, for real. That's just how it was.
Okay, then. All right, y'all follow that. Okay.
And I feel like, so do you think that making assumptions about, that people make assumptions about who you are and it misleads them to treat you a certain way, like people will look at you and they assume things and they,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You thinking it's 5'9"? Won't do it to you, but then you know, yeah. Then you have to see. Then you have to end up seeing. But no, man. On a serious note, I feel like I'm underestimated a lot at a lot of things, and I guess I ain't a bragging person, so. But I will pop my stuff. I will pop it. I will pop it. I will pop it. If you want to get me out there to pop it, hey, I'm gonna pop it now.
Bubble wrap.
I'm gonna pop it. So, but yeah, man. I would say even with family, man. Yes, I feel like I've been underestimated a lot.
Yeah.
But I prevailed. Shown that, hey, there's a family member that you gotta watch. He gonna be something. He gonna be something different. So man, I feel that heavily, but I used it as fuel, man. Being short, man. I got little man complex, so. All my anger, I use it as fuel. It fuels me, man. Yeah. how you did that. I felt like cause he tall.
Oh man,
He made himself. No, I felt when I did this too. I almost fell over this.
So that why Cub made the people the same height as the logo so they can do something for me. That why I like that.
Yeah, I like how you slid that one. But see, you underestimated, and then I grabbed a Bel Air, yeah, we there now. I definitely feel like I've been underestimated a lot, and I feel like I overexceeded expectations. So. Yeah, man. I think that's what anybody. How about yourself? Let me know something.
Well,
man.
I
Talk to me.
always learn that when you assume you make an ass out of you, and you make an ass out of me. But you don't make no ass out of me because I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like every time people assume about me, I'm with it. So I'm right back at you with it. Like I'm looking at you like you did. You said what now? Oh, okay. But yeah, like I was saying though, because I don't know what he thought was going on over here. Like, you might be able to do something better than me. You might know a little bit more than me. You might be a little bigger than me, stronger than faster than me, but you're not me. Like, people always assume just because a lot of times growing up I had glasses that I was a nerd, I wouldn't get down. No, I'm out here with y'all. Like, I'm gonna do the thing.
Yeah.
I'm finna get with it, I don't know. And now all of a sudden I don't got bigger and blacker. It's like, oh, I ain't messing with bro. He got them big hands. Like,
I feel like the same though. I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel at certain points, I have to let you know if you don't meant to touch me, they touch me, if anybody seen Harlem Nights. If you seen Harlem Nights, hey, you know. If you know, you know. I will blow that Nar thing off. But yeah, man, he know it's all jokes of love. But I be dead serious. Dead serious. You touch me with me, it got to go there. It got to go there. Look at his hands. Look. Yeah. Look, come on, man. That's Kawhi little cousin, man. That is Kawhi little cousin, man. Who building people like this? His hands coming from factories, man. That ain't coming out. No, come on, man. That ain't connected to his wrist for real. Huh? Oh, with that? Talking when you had chocolate? Yeah. Oh man, come on, dark chocolate is healthy. I can, I have no contestants there to argue that down. Dark chocolate is healthy, but. Sweet too.
Here you go.
Sweet too.
Sweet John. What you talking about?
Man,
look at you.
and see, I don't need as much light. So, I don't need as much light. See, they can put all that light on you right now, and I'm still shining.
Okay, young.
Yeah, hey.
Nah,
You
bro,
can say,
like
hey, call me who you want to call. Hey,
Yeah.
like a dime.
Man, look at you.
Hey, yeah, so
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Just
wide open.
being who we are as men in 2025, you just gotta act like you know who you're dealing with and who you are.
Yeah, man. And I think sometimes we stray away and get lost.
Yeah.
A prime example for me, man, is for the rappers, man, especially for the ones who actually come from out the hood and seen the struggle, but they're at a new wealth level, financial level, and people go to say, oh man, they done fell off. They ain't living their life no more. So, what do you expect? Hey, I'm a millionaire now. You still want me to tell you about the rats and the roaches? Excuse me. And I'm not living like that no more.
Can't do it.
I got maids.
But the people don't know who they.
And cooks.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, come on, man. That's kind of crazy to me.
You don't evolve. That ain't even adapting. You evolve. Now you in a whole different mindset, tax bracket. You got way more to lose. Like people that know you gonna automatically know to not even try you with certain stuff. If you become
Exactly.
an athlete and they know that you an athlete, you come over here to buy some weed or they catch you drinking. Hey, know what you doing? Let me get that about. Man, come on, you tripping? No, I'm not. I know who you are and I know what you're supposed to be.
Exactly.
This gonna mess you up. You trip. I'm really saving your life. So people really don't know you and they don't really have your best interest.
No.
The way they portray themselves to be. Like people will always show you, like I say, the representation of themselves.
Every
They always
time.
gonna show you the best of themselves, and I feel like a lot of people are, you know, I love the church, but are like church folk.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
church folk are the people that's gonna get to know you, know everything about you, and then sit down and talk about you right afterwards.
Yep.
About the same information that they found out. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's one reason that took me a long time to be vulnerable, because I feel like people always use what you give them back against
Every
yourself.
time,
Like,
man. Every time. I don't want to say it's everybody.
man,
but
what you can
yeah.
ask somebody to borrow, hey bro, I really need to borrow $500, man, so I get paid every week, and they'll give it to you.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, they run on the phone. Yeah, can you believe Jamal don't call me and ask me for $500? Yeah, he supposed to be such and such. Like,
What?
that's why you gotta stay prayed up and make sure you got the right people in your corner, because I feel like everybody church folk to me. Like, not everybody, but most of the people who aren't already close to you and been
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah, like I'm
They
never. I
gonna-
said I ain't gonna change my number no time soon. I want people to call me when they see me doing good, because where we all at when I was doing bad.
Exactly. I hate when people do that.
Man, what?
I hate when,
I'll
man.
give you some hey, no. Hit me up, all right, so I can knock out, so I can hit you with the yell.
Now when I'm down,
I ain't heard that from
you
you.
ain't heard them from me, but soon you heard them up.
We
How
all
you
gonna have
been,
me on the
man?
podcast.
I know I'm on there next.
Man, look at you, man. I don't want to hear it.
Ah,
Y'all don't know me.
yeah. When it wasn't no podcast or nothing, you didn't. Hey, man.
When I was trying to become the man who I am now, you weren't there for me when I was the man that I was then.
Exactly.
That's
And
plain and simple.
Exactly. And by saying that, listen here, Papa,
Roll on that note.
we out here living our best life, trying to be the best person that we want to be. You be the best you. That's the best message I can give anybody, man. Be the best you
That's all you
at
need.
whatever you do.
Really though.
Take that however you take it. So y'all be the best y'all. We gonna be the best us.
Yes, sir.
And
Steve.
that's what we gonna do together. Be the best representation of ourselves, man. And that being said, you've been sitting down with Ross and Blount.
Yes, sir. Steve.
No good. To my no gooders. Hey, man. Do good. Cause we out.
Piece of chicken grease.
I want to me cash, stars in the ceiling. I want her being frank, down to a penny. I want to do the dash, run through the city. I want her had a raw, used to be on Ritlin. I want, I love my